Girl, y'all need to sit for this tea because Boston Richie may have gotten himself into some serious trouble because he is currently facing a felony family violence charge after his pregnant girlfriend Tatiana filed a lawsuit against him as she accused him of putting his hands on her and choking her at least 20 times in under 2 hours till she lost consciousness. I'm not gonna lie, things are not looking well for Boston Richie on this case because not only has Tatiana come out with pictures of her neck with Boston's prints all over it, but there's also a fan video floating around showing him getting all aggressive with her just hours before the alleged choking went down. This situation is messy. For those who may not have clocked onto this, grab a seat and let me fill you in. Boston Richie's relationship with Instagram model and influencer Tatiana has been nothing short of a mess. Fans have been side-eyeing them ever since they made it public. And not just because there's a 9-year age gap between them, but because Boston started dating her when she was only 18. Now, there have been rumors that Boston began dating her when she was just 17, but they decided to go public with their relationship when she turned 18. He tried to deny the allegations that he was a pedo, and he claimed that Tatiana was 23, but it didn't take long before her ID leaked on the internet, confirming the rumors that she was indeed 18.
Gay. Gay. You gonna say what up?
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all, are you still beefing?
Look.
Motherfucker hard. You still beefing? You beefing? I know.
No.
Okay. Check your ass up online. Oh. Hit the trap over Session 8. Know your cap. I like your picture. Now he blocked my page. She 18. This girl 23.
Boston Richie and Tatiana were back in the spotlight in late 2024 when a photo of Tatiana and Lil Che went viral, sparking rumors that she was cheating on him with Lil TJ. While neither Boston nor Tatiana ever publicly addressed the cheating speculation, insider sources say that Tatiana had actually tried to move on from Boston due to his anger issues. However, they were able to patch things up and get their relationship back on track, thanks to the help of some mutual friends. You know what they say about an abuser always going to be an abuser. Tatiana's choice to stick around almost cost her everything because a few days ago, a fan video of Boston Richie and Tatiana outside a nightclub in Texas went viral. In the footage, Boston looked pissed, angry, and frustrated, trying to snatch Tatiana's phone away from her. The video went viral, and fans couldn't help but see just how toxic their relationship was from the outside. It's a mess, to say the least. But it looks like a whole lot of things went down later that night because Tatiana has filed a felony family violence charge against Boston. According to court documents, Tatiana claims that after they left the club, things went south when Boston forced her into the back of a vehicle, prevented her from getting out, and then allegedly choked her approximately 20 times over 2 hours. Tatiana alleges the choking was so severe that she lost consciousness multiple times and even vomited inside the car. She says she stopped breathing for 6 to 10 seconds during several of the strangulation episodes. At the time, Tatiana was reportedly 4 to 8 weeks pregnant, and she claims Boston was fully aware of her condition during the alleged attack. Despite 2 other people being present in the vehicle, the assault didn't stop until a mutual friend stepped in and intervened. Tatiana also shared this photo of her bruised neck after Boston choked and assaulted her, and I'm not gonna lie, this is crazy. While we condemn gender-based violence or violence all around, doing this to your pregnant girlfriend is wild. Choking her repeatedly for 2 hours is killer behavior, and one thing is certain, he has no respect. Honestly, I think it's time for Tatiana to name the 2 men who were in the car with them that day because, let's be real, watching Boston choke her for over 2 hours before anyone stepped in was straight up sick. In the court documents, Tatiana shared that Boston actually threatened to unalive her if she ever went to the cops. While it's a relief that Tatiana finally came forward and filed charges against him, I truly believe the law needs to take its course. People like him don't deserve to be allowed to walk free. They deserve to be locked up for a long time. Now that Tatiana has filed criminal charges against him, I think she would be faced in a big dilemma, and she needs people around her to help her decide on whether to keep the baby or if she was going to abort. Now, I know this may sound surprising to a lot of people, but I believe no one deserves an abusive partner. Choking her for 2 hours while she was pregnant indicates that he could unalive her without feeling anything. Also, y'all remember, she said in the lawsuit that he threatened to unalive her if she involves the police. Now that the police are involved, I think she has a big decision to take. Keeping the baby means his life would be locked into her life forever because they share a baby. Getting rid of the baby and filing a restraining order against him means she is free from him for the rest of her life. Also, I don't think a guy like Boston Richie would pay child support if she ever decides to keep the baby because he dislikes her, you don't choke the ones you love while it's for her to decide it if she wants to keep the baby or not. I personally think she would be doing herself great good if she doesn't keep the baby, because we've seen this play out with different celebrities, baby daddy not loving the baby mother or baby daddy not wanting the kid. The story is just pointing towards one direction. And I hope Tatiana take the big step and make the decision. Boston Richie getting arrested for slapping his 19-year-old pregnant girlfriend caused a stir on the internet, and fans left comments saying, DV ain't a joke and I really feel bad for her. At the same time though, she was not with this male because she was attracted to him. She is not with this male because they have the same interest. She is with him for his money. Simple as that. When you allow someone to buy you, they feel they own you and treat you like property or merchandise. They can do as they please with you. But when we say that he was grooming this girl and that he is a predator, y'all wanted to fight us down saying she grown when she's just an 18-year-old girl, now probably older. This is why dating older, especially when you're that young, isn't a good idea. This is most likely the reality of it. Am not surprised. He literally refers to her as shit. He never respected the young lady and has always seen her as a prop. He's always been a loser. He thought he could beat and control her cause she's young. That's why certain age differences will always be a red flag. So do you think Boston Richie really assaulted Tatiana even when he knew she was pregnant? Or do you think Tatiana made up the charges to ruin his career? Let me know what you think in the comments, then check out this next video.